They only have one other remaining option. This is a massive escalation, and we will see a significant reprisal as a result. It's going to be an attack on NATO is unknown, but these were struck by a missile. We'll talk about the details of that in just a moment. But first, the breaking news story today, we have massive explosions erupting in unison throughout Lebanon once again. Some of these explosions were reported to be significantly larger than yesterday's. We have chiefly among them backup communication devices like walkie-talkies of the Baofeng sort. Of course, preppers are no stranger to Baofeng radios, and I bet you'll never look at your Internet of Things devices, walkie-talkies, ever again in the same way. These events are unparalleled in all of human history, and that should not go without saying. We have a variety of other backup communication devices targeted: houses, electronic vehicles, motorcycles, scooters, solar systems, and their battery banks, as well as iPhones. Reports that multiple devices have simultaneously exploded in Lebanon once again. The question is now whether or not these were a part of the same supply chain hack that had the claim, of course, is, and this is still just a claim by anonymous officials at this point, that Israel was somehow able to hack the supply chain of these pagers, embed a small amount of explosive powder in them, of which were triggered by the lithium thermal runaway catalyst. Now, the question is whether or not this attack today had some more predominant cyber components, in that the battery management systems of these Internet of Things devices that mostly run on lithium battery, were they all induced to have this thermal runaway effect and explode? That is the question right now. I bet you after today or the last couple days, anybody paying attention is going to be looking at their AirPods in a different way, is going to be looking at all of their smart tech. Think about all the smart tech you have that has a lithium battery on it. I mean, I'm in a lithium car right now. I have a lithium watch. I have, in fact, we did a review of these. These are the spy glasses that have a camera on them. These are what I use for my Karen vision. And these have a battery in them. Okay, we're talking about, I mean, never mind Neuralink and all of the other invasive technologies that they're going to try to put inside people in the future. Could you imagine a hack gone wrong in which a thermal runaway effect was induced in these types of devices? Could you imagine the chaos that would unfold, even if they had a self-destruct kill switch and it was not explosive in nature? Even if all of our electronic devices right now have some sort of dormant malware on them, a kill switch of sorts that is going to be activated to preempt any sort of major attack on Western countries. This should be a wake-up call to people. This is, again, unparalleled in all of history. We have never seen anything like this. Today, hundreds more casualties. The amount of explosions were less numerous, at least so we know right now. I'm sure as the data comes in, it's going to be in the thousands once again. Biometric machines. What's most concerning to me is these solar systems that are being reported to have exploded as well. So, of course, solar systems, a central component is the battery, the lithium-ion battery. And these things would be ticking time bombs, as well as EVs. EVs, like right now, I'm sitting on probably, I don't know, 50 to 65 kilowatt hours of lithium-ion battery.